Alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Brachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the house of David, the elected and nation of Israel. Alright, it's going to be a quick one through the Spirit. I was watching, Salaki for the loud music. I was watching the elder Yashawamba from Dallas, it was live, and I peeped just some madness, some double-mindedness, and actually I got the clip. I'm gonna play that, and then I'll pull out a couple of presets, and we'll cut it short. All right. Oh, man, make sure the sound is playing. All right. So that's the clip right there, and Salakia. Real quick, the video ends off with the elder opening up his video. I'm guessing he had clipped that part of the live and made a quick lesson on it. But like I said, I was inspired through the Spirit to kind of go into this topic because right now we're seeing Esau on crutches, man. We're seeing Esau stumbling, man. And this man is about to take a great fall, man. And when it happens, it's not going to be no life alert to help this man get back up, The article, I had actually went onto it and checked it out. I just did it on this phone, I just have this other phone right here. It's just not connected to the internet. And I can kind of brush over or kind of go over lightly on how the article went, and it's pretty much the governor of Florida. I'll read the title. It says, Florida GOP pushes bill to shield white people from discomfort of racist past. So pretty much he's trying to pass a bill to do away with critical race theory, which is pretty much a way of teaching history from a racist standpoint, which is what it goes on saying in the article, and it speaks on how critical race theory was created around the 70s, which, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, it kind of like sparked a light in my head, and I was like, oh snap, that's like around the time the apostles started bringing out this truth, when the Lord pretty much took the veil off of this word and just made it so that, we could understand and it could get pushed out throughout the four corners of the earth. At the same time that this man of sin started to get revealed according to the scriptures. But pretty much you saw the clip. In the clip, you see Esau mad, stumbling off of his own wine and some wine, like actual literal wine, and his own wine, which goes into his philosophies, his ideas, his religions, and that all love talk, that God is all love, that unbalanced God that this man speaks of is an abomination to the Lord, man. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, according to His word. I'll actually bring that out, real quick. This is Proverbs. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but a just weight is His delight. And this is Proverbs 20:23. Diverse weights are an abomination unto the Lord. And a false balance is not good. And what this man got going on is a false balance, man, because of all the atrocities that their forefathers have committed, and the things that they did to acquire the things that they have to this day. You know, they have this false sense of pretty much they have this false sense of love towards the people around them, you know, but it's ultimately it's forced, you know. This man tried so hard back in the day to separate himself from the general population, and now when his kingdom is crashing down, he want to be the same. He want everybody to be the same. He want everybody to join hand in hand, like as if the Lord didn't say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You know, I'll bring that one out too, and then I'll start off with the presets that, you know what I mean, just through the spirit. I'll bring out the presets that I actually had lined up. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Right? And this is Proverbs 16:5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. And this man is proud, you know? And you could believe it that he's an abomination to the Lord. The Lord hate this man. And I'll go into that, you know what I mean, a little bit afterwards. After I bring this out, right? But the Salakia, though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. And although he think he's gonna escape judgment, that's just the Lord, you know, formulating that in his thoughts, so that when he does get his judgment, what it says in Ezekiel comes to play through and throughout, man. The deceived and the deceiver are of the Lord. So now let's go into the precepts that I actually had lined up. I'll start at James 1:8, right? A double-minded man. This is James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And seeing that this devil went from forcing it down everybody's throats and trying to make it be known that the so-called white race, the Edomites, were the creme de la creme, you know, the cream of the crop, the top dog, the you know what I mean, the best thing since sliced bread. But now it's being revealed, you know, and it's not just being revealed, it's blatant that this man isn't who he has been portraying himself to be, you know, not just in the movies, but in the books, you know what I mean, in society, throughout the world, you know. And now he's backing down on that statement on, you know what I mean, we are the best, we are the pinnacle of man. Now he want everybody to be the same. Now he want to be Jake. He want to be Ishmael. He want to be everything other than who he is. You know, the wicked, according to the Bible, right? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 36, verse 1, right? It says, it reads, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of the Lord. And David slayed many Edomites. You know, he got himself a name for killing thousands upon thousands of Edomites, man, which are you so-called white people. You know, and the Lord was still dealing with the man, you know. It reads, the transgression of the wicked said within my heart that there is no fear of the Most High before his eyes. And this devil does not fear the Lord, man. This devil does not fear the Lord. And his attitude, right, his way about going about things has pretty much spread throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Just like this word is spreading throughout the four corners of the earth and the elect is being sealed, this man's philosophies, his ideas, his religions have spread throughout the four corners of the earth. And you see Jake in the state that they're in and these other nations, and it's all because of the wicked, man. The scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, and that earth involves the things within it, you know. I'll read on. It says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes, which goes back into what I had stated on regards to how this man made himself the best thing since sliced bread, man. That blonde hair and blue eyes was it, you know? At least when I was growing up, you know what I mean? It was a thing. It was a thing. You know, Eve couldn't get enough of a so-called white man. Now it's being revealed that this man is who he is. He's letting himself be known, you know? And it's just all leading towards the downfall of this man's kingdom, right? I'll read on. It says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. Psalms 36:3. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He had left off to be wise and to do good. You know? He deviseth mischief upon his bed, and he setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. And this man loves wickedness, man. He loves to be wicked, man. He loves to be out here doing what he want to do. That do as thou wilt spirit, you know. And he loves not just doing it himself, but he loves to put that on. He likes to push that vibration throughout the earth, man. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Ezekiel, Salakia, son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. Mount Seir being the mount, meaning the powers, right? And Seir going into the so-called white man, the Edomites, man. Right? Set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Prophesy against the rulership of the so-called white man. Right? And say unto it, thus said the Lord Yahweh, thus said the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. So the Lord is against you, man. We could only do so much, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is against you. So there's nothing you could do. Edom, right? I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. Thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Right? Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You know? And this devil pretty much got everything he got, right, to this day, through the rob, raping, and pillaging, the murdering, the bloodshed of none other than the nation of Israel, man. Salakia. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Ezekiel 35:8. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shalt they fall that are slain with the sword. So that's the love the Lord got for you, man. You know, which just ends up to just Salakia, which just so happens to be the same type of love this so-called white man has for the nation of Israel. You know, that love that's actually not love but hatred, man. The Lord has an everlasting hatred towards the so-called white man. You know, and like it said right there, he gonna lay his cities waste, man. The Lord gonna kill all of y'all. You understand? The Lord's gonna make sure that that blood that you shed to defile the land, you know what I mean? The Lord's gonna clean the land by the defiling of your blood, man. As the scriptures say, the only way that the land could be cleansed. Right? I'll read on. Ezekiel 35:9. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai was there. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. And the so-called white man thinks that till this day, man. You know, he'll think that to this day. You just gotta let him talk for a little bit, man, and he'll show his horns, man. This devil will come out straight up telling you, I am better, and you're nothing, As soon as you start bringing out the scriptures and you start cutting this man with this sword, now we're all the same. God is all love. I love you. But come on, man. You see, when you got the right type of the right weapon for this man, because this man was given a sword, the physical weapon. You understand? When you got the right weapon to combat this man, like the scriptures say, that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. When you got the right weapon, which is this word, for this man, it's a wrap, man. You see him tuck his tail behind his legs, man, and start jetting, man. He'll leave. He'll run away if he can, right? The wicked flee when no man pursueth. I said the scriptures, right? I'll read on. Ezekiel 35 and 13, right? And I got a couple more precepts, and then we'll close it out then. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And this man has been rejoicing and is rejoicing, and is gonna rejoice until the very end, man. But when that time comes, man, when this devil gets put out and brought back into the kingdom as slaves, man, this devil is gonna be desolate through and through until he gets completely put out, man. To the nation of Edom is and the wicked, right? According to the Bible, is eradicated from the face of the earth. I'll read on. Ezekiel 35 and 15, and then we'll close it out after this. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. And going back to the statement I had made, that's the love that the Lord got for you. It's actually everlasting hatred, man. Righteous indignation, man. Righteous hatred and indignation, man. I got one more preset. And then we'll close it out on that, man. Salakia. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17, verse 16. For he said, because the Lord had sworn that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. This is going to be an ongoing thing until we get into the kingdom. And seeing that Amalek is a descendant of the so-called white man, the nation of Edom, right? The Lord's going to have war with this man up until the very end, man. Up until he put him out and the kingdom of heaven is established on earth. And this man's princes, this man's kings are put into shackles, man. All right. So with that being said, man, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom to the house of David, the elected nation of Israel. All right? Hey, Israel, hang in there, man. This devil is his fall is happening faster than we could perceive it, man. And every day is another day that we ought to be using to get built up in the spirit for when this man's kingdom falls. Because this man ain't going to go out without a fight. All right? So, hey, until the next one, I say shalom. Kwame Asharala, Baba Ball.